Hello everyone, it's Dom here from Esports News UK, back with another very special guest at the Blast Premier Spring Final 2024. It's Jacky!
Hello everyone. I know it's pre-recorded, but I've been shouting to people all day, so Wembley, give it!
Love it. Jacky, I think this is our second interview, or maybe even third. I think you gave comments in an article years ago when you was doing maybe ESL Prem. Speaking of which, I saw an old picture of you shared earlier. Duck was interviewing you. Shout out to Duck and UK CSGO back in the day.
Yeah.
And was it you who tweeted "The beard maketh the man"?
Yeah.
Tell us about your story since then.
Mate, you know what's funny with that interview? I remember we did it 5 times. Every time with the intro, Duck just messed it up, and we kept going again and again. Shout out to Duck Moriarty. He's way better now. But yeah, no, it's mad, Dom. Like from back then to watching everything scale up, and even for myself. The beard got longer, the events got bigger. It's all just been kind of crazy. Like being here, listening to some of the VOs go out, nearly made me cry, genuinely, like just feeling it all.
Amazing. But before we get onto the VOs, because I've told you've had some late nights, tell us about your outfit. Absolutely incredible. I feel pretty pathetic here with my Pokemon Converses and blue jeans. Is it? What happens with outfits? Is it a bit of both? Do you get advice? Do you work with the team? Do they pick them, or is this all you?
No, it's all me. I've always really liked fashion. I enjoy fashion. I think, it's a bit of style. It gives you something. I've had the 3 suits I've worn this event. I bought them about 2 years ago. I put them to one side. Now it's like, there'll be one big one. There'll be something that really deserves some gas. And it finally came around. Going back to London, it had to be done.
Lovely, lovely. And so here in the VOs, so you've done a bit of hosting.
Yep.
And voiceover work. Are you doing interviewing as well? So it's a mix of things, and you've been doing some late nights with the VOs. What's it been like being part of the whole broadcast?
Genuinely amazing. I love doing voiceover stuff. Like anything with my voice has always been really fun. Yeah. I enjoy a bit of script writing. Like I do a lot of freestyle rapping in my spare time. So like writing bars, right? Yeah. So being here, working with the Blast team, the editors, Robin, everyone that's been a part of it, I feel like we've made something really special. And hearing the feedback from people in the crowd when they pick up on some of the lines, or like the energy in the room when they really hit, it's been amazing. It's actually, there's been nothing like it.
And the crowd as well. I'm told there's 8,000 packed into the OVO Wembley Arena today. We've had 18,000 overall for the arena days. What's it like being at a big event in the UK? It's
amazing, Dom. It's always one of those things where you imagined it would get this way at some point, but you never knew when. Starting as like a 17-year-old, you're like, oh, maybe one day. But to be here now and get to go out there and scream Wembley, and everyone's going nuts, like working in little in-jokes, just shouting Tesco, and everyone goes crazy. Man, it's actually life-changing. Like I sent my mum a picture, and I was like, I am working in Wembley, and she's just like, oh my God, what are you doing?
Does she understand Counter-Strike, esports? Because my dad doesn't really fully.
She would support it. Like when I was growing up, she homeschooled me and basically, let me like play Source, let me do stuff. And I was like, Mum, I need a day off. I have to go to London. I've got to cast Counter-Strike. She was like, all right, if it's something you want to do. So yeah, I think for her, it's just seeing that like, oh, this is a real thing, like, and kind of being like, wow, he's shouting at millions of people. This is dope.
She had an open mind. So shout out to Mama Jacky.
Yeah.
And I have to ask, I know I asked this to you at Epic Land last year when you were with The Last Resort, but back then you just started doing this. Now you're at a full year of asking Counter-Strike, asking Valve if you can voice an agent. So surely they've heard it here. Surely they've responded to you.
You'd hope so. I'm never going to give up. I'm going to keep going. It's a dream for me, that one. It's one of those where if it never happens, it never happens. Yeah. But I'm not going to stop until the day that it does, Dom. I'm going to keep going. I feel like it would be a bit of fun. Nice little British agent, bit of a Cockney flavour in the game. That'd be cool, right?
I admire your perseverance with it. And it gives you a reason to do daily content as well, doesn't it?
No, in that side as well, it's fun because your brain's always engaged. I wake up, there's one thing a day where I'll brainstorm with Damp and we're sort of talking like, what can we do? Should we do like a, American Psycho skit? How do we like tie it in? So it's been really fun, actually. It keeps you on your toes every day.
My favourite one is I can't remember his name now. He was sort of like a explorer, almost David Attenborough type.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And he's just like, hello, I'm here with Dom, and it's been a ravaging good time in London.
I want that to be an agent. That guy.
Yeah, honestly, he'd be good. The big game hunter.
100%. Jacky, I was interviewing James Banks last night, and we had a long chat about all kinds of things, but we were also talking about UK Counter-Strike, because I interviewed Mezzy at the press scrum mix area the other day, and he said, unprompted to me, I hope, Dom, that this inspires other UK CS players to get the grind in and get on the stage that I'm at. Yeah. I know it's an obvious, old, cliched question. Why do we have a lack of pro players in UK CS? What are your current thoughts on UK CS? I saw Raptors disbanded the other day, so, it's not that, it doesn't feel that positive to me.
I think we're in a good spot. From back in the day especially, there was always the same issues but never any solutions. I feel like we've fixed a lot of those core problems. You've got more support, more sponsors, bigger organisations that are there for the long run and looking in the right direction. Talent development long term, never just one Epic LAN, one iSeries. You're looking for careers, you're looking for faces of brands. I think we're in the best spot we've ever been. I think there's some amazing talent out there as well. Some of the up-and-comers now, you've got 16-year-olds. Every time you see their games, I'm even impressed. Like, wow, like they're actually changing so much in the way they play, the way they think about it. You're playing proper Counter-Strike. And I think one of the biggest things is a lot of the egos are gone. Everyone's a lot more welcoming. People understand, you need the support, and it's there. So I think give it time. I know we've been saying that for years, but give it time and follow your dreams as well. If you want to do it, do it. That's the way to go.
Any names you want to shout out? You mentioned some 16-year-olds. I don't follow that level that closely.
Yeah. There is a few people that have really impressed me recently. 360, I think, keep going, do not give up. His brother as well, Jacky, obviously with TLR. Such a nice guy, genuinely very down to earth, mechanically so gifted. And I think if players like that are out there and you ever think, I just want to keep this going, just keep doing it, because there really is some amazing people and the grind will pay off.
And, we've got such fantastic broadcast talent here. You're here as well. What's next for you? I know, are we going to get more big events for Jacky?
I hope so, Dom. I hope so. I'm not going anywhere. I've been doing this for, I think I turned 17, did my first studio cast at Face It. It's just been non-stop ever since, especially with CS2, man. Like, I've never put more time into Counter-Strike as I do now. Every morning I'm watching demos, playing refrag, just absorbing my life with it, and it's beautiful because it gives you so much. So yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
When I last interviewed you, you're obviously in the Netherlands now. I said, is the Netherlands the better country over the UK? And you went, yeah. Does this make you miss the UK a little bit, being here at Wembley Arena?
It does make me miss the UK crowd, especially. Coming back to this, honestly, the reception's been amazing. Like, I've never signed so many bizarre things in my life. I've signed a Wii, Dom. I've signed a Wii.
A Nintendo Wii?
A Nintendo Wii. That blew my mind. I said thank you to the guy. I was like, well, this is incredible. I've signed 15 socks, 4 jerseys, one of them homemade. It actually kind of blew my mind. It's been really good. One of my favourite bits as well, right? First day I came in, loads of people just lingering outside. I said, okay, for everyone that's got here on time, let's mess with the crowd. When I say giant egg, you say egg, egg, egg. Over the course of the show, I'm working it in. You've got all the people that got the joke, and then everyone else going, what's he saying? Like, why is everyone screaming egg at this guy with a beard? So that buckled me. That was like, all right, these guys are down for anything.
That is amazing. I have to say, I thought it was unusual that Mezzy signed a fan's pot noodle. But the fact, and James Banks said he'd signed 1 pair of socks, but you, 15 pair of socks and a Wii.
Yeah, I felt like Dobby, like I'd been given a sock. I'm a free elf.
Amazing. Jacky, it's been a great chat. I think we've covered everything. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Obviously, we're talking during the grand final at the moment, Na'Vi versus Spirit. It sounds from the crowd that Na'Vi are doing a little bit better. They lost the first map. What are your sort of predictions or anything else you'd like to add?
I'd like to see Na'Vi take it. Alexi B, it's a crazy stat, Dom. 15 maps played, 15 maps lost in a best of 5. Hasn't won a single map. We could write history here today, and I think it'd be such a sick storyline. But on the other hand of the coin, you've got to love Beards, you've got to love Chopper, and Donk as well. That's optics for the future, right? And he's doing it today. So no matter what, I think Counter-Strike wins and London wins.
I completely agree with that. On that note, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to GGBet for sending me here. Thanks to Jacky. And we'll catch you all next time. Lovely. Thanks so much, Jacky.
We'll do both. We'll do one of these.
We'll do both.
No, we'll just make it really awkward. One of those.
Oh, what the... Yeah.
There you go.
I like your